Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, what forces in life are truly beyond resistance? Not just the setbacks you fight, the plans you force through willpower, or the changes you try to control. But at your core, are there inexorable powers, necessity, fate, the unbreakable laws of existence that even the mightiest must yield to? In the lyric verses of ancient Greece, where poets sang of gods and mortals entangled in destiny, Simonides of CEOs captured a humbling truth that silenced hubris. Not even the gods fight against necessity. These words weren't defeatist. They were liberating wisdom, echoing the Delphic call to know thyself. Even divine immortals bow to Ananke, necessity, the unyielding force of what must be, teaching us that true power lies in acceptance, not futile rebellion. But what does that mean? How do we discern and bow to necessity in a world that glorifies endless fighting, never give up, and the illusion of total control? Every day, we war against the inevitable. What illnesses we deny, what losses we refuse to release, what realities we twist with willpower. From the first struggle of mourning, we resist, goals forced against odds, grief prolonged in denial, changes fought with rage, and in this war, we rarely discern. Am I aligning with necessity or exhausting myself against what cannot be fought? Are you channeling strength wisely or wasting it on battles even gods avoid? Countless spirits break in futile defiance, realizing too late that resisting necessity breeds suffering, health ruined by denial, peace lost to clinging, progress halted by refusing what must be. Hubris invites tragedy, acceptance invites grace. But those who attain serenity and true strength, those who live powerfully, learn to bow where gods bow. They know necessity isn't cruelty, it's the framework of reality. Death, change, limits, consequences. They understand fighting it is vanity, flowing with it unleashes freedom. Reflect on history's wise yielders. They didn't resist everything. They discerned the unchangeable. Epictetus, the enslaved Stoic, he accepted chains as necessity, focusing power on mind and virtue, influencing emperors from captivity. Viktor Frankl, in Nazi camps facing ultimate necessity, he surrendered to what couldn't change, finding meaning in response, healing millions. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned 27 years, he bowed to necessity without breaking spirit, emerging to reconcile a nation. What about you? What necessities are you fighting? What acceptance could redirect your power? Discerning necessity exceeds passivity. It's profound wisdom. It's fighting fiercely what can change, yielding gracefully what cannot. It's about knowing what truly must be, what resistance is noble, what defiance is folly, what liberated life flows from wise surrender. Yet, this discernment requires humility. It means releasing omnipotence fantasies, realizing even Zeus bows to Ananke's thread, accepting that necessity shapes all, gods, mortals, stars. Most fight endlessly. They rage against aging, loss, limits, fearing surrender weakens them. But those who heed Simonides, they harness unbreakable strength. Ancient tragedies showed gods and heroes crushed by resisting necessity. The wise, like Odysseus, yielded strategically, reaching home. The accepting, they achieved what fighters could not. Will you cease fighting God's battles? Will you bow to necessity and rise freer? So I challenge you today. Are you ready to yield wisely? Not with broken spirit, not ignored agency, but by breathing deeply, discerning forces, and asking, what necessity calls for surrender here? What fight is mine? What resistance drains me? What pride fuels futility? What would flow in acceptance and profoundly? What invincible life awaits the one who bows rightly? Because here's the truth. Necessity conquers all. No power, no prayer, no will turns it back. Even gods attest. None will prevail saying, "Here, I overcame the must be." That harmony is yours through wisdom. True power redirects in alignment. Yet, by fighting the changeable boldly, accepting the necessary serenely, quieting hubris's roar, you'll wield force undefeated. And once you truly stop fighting necessity, no force overpowers you. The world forever tempts endless struggle. But your greatest power is in strategic surrender. Because when even gods yield, its humility, its freedom, its potency, no chain binds you, no fate crushes you, no limit truly confines. Because when you bow to necessity, you stand truly free. So today, release the unfightable. Fight where victory lies. Yield where gods yield, not in weakness, but supreme strength. Begin the deepest wisdom, the harmony with Ananke, because to not fight against necessity is to live divinely.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.